it been?
6 weeks in the air. Only the Quinjet touched down.
That a record for Zephyr 1?
It is. It was supposed to be even longer. You know who called us in?
I do.
You? Okay, now I know something's up.
I got word from contacts in law enforcement, Los Angeles. 2 civilians were violently killed.
The mysterious burns, heads bashed in, spine pulled out of his.
Many conflicting accounts, but all agree it was odd.
Odd? Isn't that our wheelhouse?
He's right. Why call us in? We could be headed to the scene right now to confirm the presence of an enhanced person, if there is one.
If it checks out, we bag and tag. We handle these on the fly.
Didn't exactly want to send this out on the wire.
May, you're not sharing again. That would be a really good time to share.
The police also have another victim in custody. Critical condition. Under sedation, he mentioned seeing a girl, saying it was the one from the news. Quake.
Which you didn't want to send over the wire.
You were pulled off Daisy's case.
The director thinks she slipped through our fingers too many times.
The director thinks you led her.
No, we pursued her. She was a ghost.
Well, in his infinite wisdom, he says you're now forbidden to.
But you're telling us this because...
In case we want to do something about it.
Look, I can bury this until the official police report comes through.
That'll buy us a few hours lead time. Get to LA, sniff around.
Yeah, we have an active inhuman asset in Los Angeles that's due for a check-in soon enough.
That'll justify our presence there, but as soon as the report's filed, they'll pull us out.
And the armed forces will be sent in after her.
With orders to kill.
To kill?
If she's responsible for these bodies.
That's not Daisy's MO.
The world knows her as Quake. And Quake is an outlaw who takes down banks and bridges.
Oh, come on. We both
she's
know she's
hunting
tracking these
violent
fanatics,
radicals.
the watchdogs, trying to take down their funding, their escape routes.
Regardless, you should fuel up and get back up in the air ASAP.
Find her before the military does something bad.
Or Daisy does something worse.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So Marvel has posted the first couple minutes for episode 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's titled The Ghost, as in Ghost Rider, so let's break it down. Pretty cool of them to drop the first couple minutes of the episode. As you can tell, they're talking about Daisy. She's still on the loose, just going after former Hydra infrastructure like their banks, just things that they use to move weapons around. So she's been kind of like a rogue social justice warrior since the end of last season. The government's getting upset about all the stuff she's destroying, so they order S.H.I.E.L.D. to bring her in or kill her. And then here's where you get into the Ghost Rider stuff, because the title of the first episode is The Ghost, so it's all about introducing his character, is that they're finding bodies that Ghost Rider has destroyed. Now, he doesn't just kill people, he burns their soul. It's way worse than that. So one of my favorite lines out of this whole clip is where they talk about spines being ripped out of bodies. So I know they moved the show to 10 p.m., meaning that they can get more graphic with the stuff they show. I don't know if we're going to get to see Ghost Rider rip someone's spine out of their body, but he is going to massacre a lot of people. So what it sounds like is happening is that they're trying to track Daisy down before the regular S.H.I.E.L.D. agents can get to her. They'll come to a head with the Ghost Rider character, so the team Coulson, Daisy, and Ghost Rider all converge in the same place by the end of the episode, or at least build up to that moment if it's going to be a 2-part premiere and they're just breaking a really big story into a couple different pieces. The other really big thing, if you didn't know, this is actually pretty cool, Jason O'Mara is the new director of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's Batman Day today, so happy Batman Day for one. But 2, he is the voice of Batman in a lot of the DC animated movies. So Batman is now the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. And the way they explained it is because S.H.I.E.L.D. has now been re-legitimized after the events of Civil War, like the Avengers went under government supervision, there's no need for S.H.I.E.L.D. to be off the radar anymore. So like you can rewatch that clip at the end of this and you'll see that person yelling at new grunts. The fact that they're legitimate now means that they have manpower again, meaning that there are a whole bunch of potential new red shirts for people like Ghost Rider to kill during the season, totally on accident. But the thing about Jason O'Mara's character is that they've talked a lot about what he's doing and why he's the director, not Coulson. Like everybody still thinks that Coulson is dead, including a lot of the big villains in the world, so they want to keep it that way. They want to keep Coulson off the radar, so to speak. So that's why they need a new public face of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that is Jason O'Mara. But as you can see, he's also running it too, like he's ordering Coulson around, so he's a pretty big deal. They have not revealed the name of his character, because they said it's a huge deep cut from the Captain America comics. And I'm wondering if he's Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch. His costume from the comics appeared in the first Captain America movie, like in that case there. So maybe that's who he is, but whoever he is, he's a big callback to the classic Captain America comics. So they'll probably reveal that in the first episode. And we'll also find out what's happening with the Inhumans in the larger context. Joss Whedon implied they're going to have access to some of the royal family, but they're doing Ghost Rider, someone who was previously a movie character. So it sounds like they're going to have a lot more fun with comic book characters they normally wouldn't have been able to do in previous seasons. But they're also tying in with the Doctor Strange movie. Thematically, what's happening with the Marvel Universe, you're not going to see Benedict Cumberbatch guest star on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, that's not going to happen. But a lot of the stuff that's happening on S.H.I.E.L.D. will be mirrored with stuff that's happening in Doctor Strange. So supernatural character Ghost Rider is kind of the back door to that. So just keep your eyes peeled for Doctor Strange Easter eggs or name drops. But I'll try to include as many as possible when I post my episode 1 video, which will be Tuesday night. S.H.I.E.L.D. is one of the first big shows that's back, so episode 1 video will post Tuesday night. Gotham's premiering on Monday night, so I'll do a video for that too. So Gotham and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Monday and Tuesday. The week after that, Luke Cage premieres. And then the week after that, pretty much everything else is coming back. So I'll be sure to remind people what the schedule is as stuff rolls out. But the Captain America giveaway is still going on. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. It's just a gift certificate for the value of the Captain America Blu-ray. So tomorrow what's probably going to happen is new Game of Thrones and maybe like a Shazam Justice League video, because a lot of people have been wondering if Alan Ritchson has been teasing that he's playing Shazam. I don't necessarily believe it, but I'll totally do a video for that tomorrow. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here to learn all about the big Avengers Easter egg that the Spider-Man Homecoming people just dropped. And you can click here to learn all about the Justice League stuff that Zack Snyder dropped today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.